Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for having me again. I enjoyed the last time. I hope you enjoy this time as well. I'm here to talk to you today about bar graphs, tallies, how to read them, what to do with them, that kind of thing. Bar graphs and tallies are very important, especially in the world of math. I use them in sports almost every single day. I do coach 3 different sports. And it comes in handy, especially tally marks. So I'm going to take you over a few things. I have tally marks, bar graphs, and then another way that I keep track of things. And just give you an idea of what helps me and what may help you. So the first thing I would like to show you is my tally marks. These are my tally marks. Okay, so what I did there was I had a girls section and a boys section, and you can do this in your own class. I tallied up, how many girls there are in class compared to how many boys. And again, another look. So the girls class, I have 12, and in the boys in the class, I had 15. Now, how I came up with that number is I grabbed my pencil, or my pen, and for girls, I just simply made slashes. For every girl, I make a slash. And if I have 5 girls, 1, 2, 3, 4, my 5th one I'll go across. That will equal 5. And I can do the same over to the boys. 1 boy, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it goes on, then I'll keep going. All that together will equal 10. Now, what do you think about that? Pretty easy. Good way of keeping track. Very quick counting. You can do it with any everyday math skills, maybe money, addition problems, subtraction problems. Using tally marks is a very neat way to help you with math. The second thing is bar graphs. These are pretty cool. Now, bar graphs you can do for a lot of different things. Science, again, math. You can even use it for some history or social studies, those kinds of things. But this is what I did. I thought I did something kind of cool. It would probably be a little more for the boys in class, but the girls might get an idea of it too. So here's my bar graph. And my bar graph shows a bunch of numbers on the side here in certain people down here. Now, what I decided to do was the vertical leap of some NBA former and present players. So what I'm going to do is I write vertical over here. I explained what it was. I went by inches, numbers up this way. I counted by 5. Okay, by 5. Then I took some popular athletes. First one, LeBron James. I'm sure we all know who LeBron James is. Second one was Kevin Durant. Third is my favorite, and my idol is Michael Jordan. The fourth one is one of my also favorites, is Kobe Bryant. And then the last one beat my Michigan Wolverines as a Oklahoma Sooner, but that is Mr. Blake Griffin. Now, as you can see, I did different colors for each player, okay, just to help the eyes figure out who was where. But notice how high I went for some of these people. So right here is 40, or 45, I mean. So LeBron, his vertical is 44 inches. That's really high. Think of feet. There are 12 inches in 1 foot, and he jumps 44 inches. Let me know how many feet that is. And then the one that jumps even higher is Michael Jordan. Unbelievable. 48 inches. 48. Wow. That's over half of most. That might be higher than some of you stand. I know that's half of my body. So that's just another graph that you could always use. The other thing I do is, like I said before, I coach a lot of sports, and I have to take book. It's record data that I need to have by the end of the season, so I can give the players, how many hits they've had, bases they've stolen, things like that. So what I also have is I have my scorebook. My scorebook's right here. Now, every shaded in diamond is a run, and that's how I keep track of how many runs my team scores. And not only do I try to keep track of runs, but I try to keep track of their hits, balls, strikes, all that kind of stuff. And even in the not all the way filled out diamonds, okay, so a diamond like this one right here, well, they didn't make it all the way around all the bases. So I just wrote down how far they made it. So I have my tallies, my bar graph, and then another scoring system, which would be closer to the tally marks. All these things help me in everyday life. If I didn't have these, I'm sure there's other things that I could find. But for what I do, these work best. And if you give them a shot, I bet you'll like them as well. Alright? So I hope you learned something today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you try something. And you know what? Let Mrs. Sines, or Mrs. Loftus, I apologize, Mrs. Loftus, send me some of your work. I would love to see it. You guys have a great day, and thanks for having me in your classroom again, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.